Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. So I'm going to create some winter DIYs for you guys, especially for a tier tray. So let's get started with them. So winter actually reminds me of skiing, stuff like that. So I wanted to create a little campfire. So as you can see there, I actually stained a wooden piece I actually already had with my Waverly wax. And then I am drawing some fire flames out of felt and cutting them, and I actually decided to do two a piece. Now, creating a flame, I decided to take a Jenga block and I wanted to stick it in the middle, and I wanted to glue the flames to the Jenga block. I overlapped the colors one by one, and then I flipped it over and I did it on the other side as well. And then after that was done, I decided to glue that right in the center of the wooden barrel. And then I wanted to put some sticks around there. Now you can get these sticks at Dollar Tree, and I stuck them right into the barrel. Now I did grab two of these dowels and I kind of cut them to size, and I stuck a little white pom-pom on the ends of them to look like they are marshmallows. So before I stick those next to the barrel, I wanted to have like a base for this. So I just grabbed one of these like wooden slabs I already had in my stash. Now you can get these off Amazon, to Dollar Tree actually has them too. And then I am sticking the little marshmallow skewers right onto the wooden piece and the barrel. Now I did crisscross them as well. And then after that, I felt like it needed a little something. So I did put right onto the barrel Smell of a Campfire in white vinyl. And look how stinking cute this actually came out. I absolutely love this. This is great addition for this tier tray. Okay, for the second DIY, I actually picked up this house from Dollar Tree and I stained it with my Waverly wax all the way around it. And then I decided to go on my Cricut machine, and on my Cricut Design space, I actually found this ski lodge sign. So I cut it with my white vinyl and put it right onto the house. And then I felt like it needed a little something. So I decided to grab some of these like antlers that came from my Christmas stash. Now these antlers were from Walmart. They're like in the mini ornament section. So I stuck one of those on, and then you can see here I just pulled out some of this like greenery, winter greenery, with a little bit of a little pine cone on top of that. So I glued that all to the house, and then I decided to grab the logs. Now, these bigger logs actually came from Dollar Tree as well, so I just stuck them right on the bottom of the sign just to give it more of that rustic feel. I actually decided to dry brush some white around the house and actually the logs just to give it that snowy feel. And that was about it for this one. This one came out really, really nice. I love this as well. You can put this anywhere, but this is definitely going on that tier tray. So for the third DIY, I actually decided to grab one of these like wooden 5x3 blocks that I actually already had in my wooden stash. I stained it with Waverly wax, and after that was done, I made sure it was completely dry. I went on my Cricut Design space and I found this beautiful image, and I cut it out with some black vinyl. I stuck it right onto the wooden piece, and then I wanted to give it more of that rustic, ski feel. So anyway, I decided to glue like this half a log right on the top of the brick, and then some greenery. I did decide to take another one of those antlers and glue it right onto the front of that log, and then just kind of gluing some more of that greenery right into there. And then I decided to give it more of that snowy feel, so I did dry brush around the wooden block, and I think this just gives it more of that theme that I'm trying to go for. And look how this one came out. So for the next DIY, this one's very simple. I picked up this little sign at Dollar Tree. They always have these, and I stained it with my Waverly wax, went on my Cricut Design space, found this awesome image, and I put it right onto the sign. Very simple, and this actually looks really cool as is. So for the last DIY, we are going to create a ski locker. This one is my favorite one for today. So I took the crate from Dollar Tree. I stained it with Waverly wax, and then I took the scarf from Dollar Tree that you can get in this pattern, and I just kind of cut a square. And what you can see here is I am trying to make little boots, because boots definitely go in a ski locker. So I'm creating 2 sets of boots, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut out 4 pieces, as you can see here. Now we are going to stuff the boots as well. So right now I'm going to glue half of the boot together, and then I'm going to stick the other half down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that to the other boot, and then after that I'm going to stuff some of the little scraps I actually already had, and I'm going to stuff that into the boot so it can look a little bit more 3D, and then glue the rest of it together, as you can see here. So when that was done, I actually pulled out some of this like string. It actually reminds me of shoelaces. So this is why I keep everything, because you just never know what you're going to need. Anyway, I just decided to hot glue the string back and forth onto this little boot, just like so. So it actually looks like shoelaces. And you can use twine. This is what I had on hand. Anyway, I actually decided to grab some fur that you can get pretty much anywhere, and I cut it to the size I want. And actually this had a lot of fur on it. You could do as much fur, as little fur as you want, and all I did was cut it to size and hot glued that right around the boot. I put those off to the side, and then we are going to make some skis. So I took 2 popsicle sticks and I painted them with some black paint. I actually wiped them off as well to make it look very rustic. I glue them together like in a crisscross form, and then what I'm doing here is I'm making some lines onto the ski with one of my chalk pencils. And then I'm just kind of crisscrossing that, as you can see there. And then I am just putting some twine and wrapping that around the skis just to give it more of that rustic feel, and hot gluing to secure that. Those are done, so let's go over to the crate. So I wanted to make a really snowy crate. So as you can see here, I am dry brushing the whole crate with white paint. And you don't have to do this, but I just like doing this because it is my theme that I'm going for, and I think it comes out really cute when it's all said and done. Now, I did grab some of these stickers from Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section, and these were like 80% off or something like that. Well, anyway, they were super cute, so I grabbed the hat, and I just kind of cut it around it, and then I grabbed the little mittens as well. I took another one of those like antlers, took the bow off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm trying to figure out how this antler is going to go, because I want the mittens and the hat to hang off the antler. So I am just taking some twine, looping that, and then I am trying to put the little loop right on the back of the mittens and the hat, as so. That's why I cut the stickers around the little film, because I don't want it to be sticky back there. And as you can see there, I did put the loop around the antler, and then all I'm doing is just hot gluing to secure that. Now I am hot gluing the antler right onto the crate, just like so, and look how cute that came out. Now I'm gluing a mini wooden cube to the back of the skis, and I'm gluing that to the crate, just like so. And then I took out the boots and I actually cut down some dowels and I glued them on the back of the boots. And now I'm gluing the dowels to the wooden crate so they can actually stand up just like that. And then I actually pulled out one of these like mini wooden sleds that you can get at Walmart, or you can get them at Hobby Lobby in the mini ornament section. And then all I did was I took off the little berries and I replaced them with some little snow greenery. And then I placed the sled right in the corner of the little crate. I did put a little glue on the twine so it looks like it's like hanging up. So then after that, I decided it needed a little sign on the top. So I grabbed some of these like skewers to put in plants. Now you can get them at Dollar Tree, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. I got them on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And all I did is put winter ski lacquer. Before I did that, I put a log on there, and then I put a little skewer on the back of the little sign, and I actually just hot glued that right onto the crate so it looks like it's leaning. And this one came out adorable. I love how this turned out. It looks like a little winter mini locker. I absolutely love this one. And I wanted to show you how I display this on my tier tray. So look at this, guys. This came out so cute on my tier tray. This is a 2-tier tray. And as you can see in the background, I did put some of these like white trees on, and I put a little mini block on the back of it. Those are ornaments from Dollar Tree, and those houses that you're going to see in the background, I got those on clearance, guys. They were at Walmart on clearance for 80% off. I got for like around $1, and this came out so stinking cute. I absolutely love this, and this will definitely go on my dining room table. And I hope you guys like stuff like this, especially for the winter, cozy winter. And if you guys like these, give me that thumbs up, and if you didn't subscribe, you can always subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye guys, take care.